What's up, guys? What up? How's your day been? Good. Really tired though. I've been just kind of like watching hockey and resting, getting ready for because tomorrow we leave at 8 a.m. and our flight's at 12:45. So we're getting going tomorrow early. And it gets so dark here. It gets so dark already. So yeah, it's just kind of like, you know, kind of mood like yeah. Um, and yeah, I'm getting packed right now. Won't take me long though. I know what I'm gonna bring, and then Auntie G's gonna help me and get everything packed, and maybe watch another game at 7, and then get a decent sleep tonight. Get going. Just trying to take it one step at a time. But yeah, new chapter, new journey. So I'm excited, kind of to get started. Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting for sure. Just trying to stay one step at a time, because I can get really anxious about things. So just trying to enjoy and yeah, and then share the journey with you guys. So I'm excited for that. Bill put on my phone this app that I can stream on Kick on my phone. So just say I'm doing a photo shoot or something or whatever I'm doing, maybe I can hop on a live if I have time and kind of show you guys what's going on behind the scenes. Mary with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Mary. Mary with the 1, the hell yeah. And Stephanie with the 7 gifted. Thank you guys. Cal, thank you. Anna, thank you. All you guys, thank you so much. Hey, what's good? What's good? Oh, happy to see you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. New chapter, what did I miss? Yeah, I think just like, with this trip and everything kind of going on, it's just kind of that next step in my life. So we'll see how everything goes. So just a new kind of direction, see what happens. So just taking it one step at a time with that and seeing what it plays out. Diane with the 5 gifted, thank you so much. Jen Bong Looper with the 5 gifted, thank you. Excited to see what happens. Me too. So I got my notepad. Annie, thank you for the 5 gifted. And I'm gonna document everything moving forward and see, again, just take it one step at a time, because I can always make myself feel overwhelmed from thinking so far in the future, but just really trying to enjoy the process. How long is the flight? I think it's 4 hours. I could be wrong though. Have you done any journaling? Yeah, yesterday I did a lot of writing. Yeah, sometimes I'll write random stuff. Sometimes I'll write whatever. Sometimes I'll just scribble. Whatever, just kind of feeling myself out and kind of connecting to myself with the journaling. So that's been really good. So I'll definitely bring that to the airport whenever I need or to write something down. Also got like my notes where I'm going to be writing in my notes as well and kind of see. Let go and let God. This shirt's really cool. And then there's Philippians 4:6-7, which is really good. I actually have that as my screensaver right now. Don't be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, presents your request to God. So yeah, that's cool hoodie. Missy, thank you so much. Yeah, thanks guys. Thank you for all the love. I found the author that you talked about from Jelly Roll. He was morning friend. You were right. I found the author you talked about. Oh, nice. That's amazing. Yeah. And then those pens, those pens are sick too, guys. Like honestly, those no matter what pens are sick. The light on it, super cool. Love the hoodie gift. No, this is Bill ordered it because we might be doing something because I've been saying like let go like God. We might be doing something on the merch, putting this on there. But it's kind of still in the works. I learn to distract my mind with online games when I get anxious. It helps. Yeah, I guess we can always get anxious, right? There's always something that, life's just, I was thinking about it today, life's just hard in general, with everything. We all are human beings that, life's not easy. So I guess it is true, just kind of finding ways to distract yourself. We can also play up all these moments in our head or guarantees in our head or think the worst situation all the time, but you kind of do it to yourself at the end of the day. And I think just like what you can control is what we should be focusing on. And that's like yourself and kind of how you feel like right now, not everything around you or your future, anything like that. Just kind of focusing on what can I control right now um, to feel okay, to feel good, that's the goal. But you don't have to put pressure on yourself to like feel amazing or anything like that. Kira's knee, it's good. We didn't go to the hospital or anything. I think she's gonna leave it for now, but it's a little better, I think. But yeah, it's still limping a little bit. She's still not feeling the best. What fits in your life? Yes, what you control. Yeah, what you can control in this moment for sure. Kira leaves early. I think she leaves at like 6 a.m. We leave at like 8, so she leaves a little earlier. Um, a friend says life just tests us if we to see if we're still stupid. Oh, that's good. It's tough letting go too. Like there's things that you gotta like kind of just say, all right, this is out of my control. But we can spend so much time wasting so much time like holding on to negative thoughts or whatever, and then realize that it's kind of just like it's just kind of like for us to think about something and it's like just to avoid what's really scary in life, and that's just life itself. And then when you let that go, you're like, oh fuck, there's actually like so many other things that are putting pressure on me too. It's not these things that like I'm holding on to. It's just like life itself. So um, that's where I've been learning recently of just like, all right, you gotta kind of just go with the flow and just kind of enjoy every moment you go through. And just, you can't control everything, so just kind of try to be as positive as you can all the time. Um, Positive and find outlets. And learning to let go and remind. Yeah, that's what my grandma said too, just learning to let go, especially because she's getting older. So that was like one of her like best advice that she gave to my mom. That like life's basically about learning to let go. So many people spend their whole life holding on to things to make themselves feel better, even though it doesn't make you feel better, but just learning to like move on and let go. And but that gives you that sense of like you feel lost a little bit, but just know that you're never lost. You always you have life right in front of you, and to just keep continuously like be brave and move towards that and love your life and be the best person you can be like moving forward. I feel better seeing you. Thanks for no problem. I feel better seeing you guys too. It's I was thinking I might as well hop on a live. You guys always make me feel better too, and kind of talk about um, tomorrow. What's gonna happen, and then just check in, see how you guys are doing. If I don't go live during the day, I will be trying to go live in the hotel. To kind of give you an update of the day and everything like that. Love that you kept the goatee. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty fire. I keep forgetting that I even have it. Getting me a spiritual holiday. Thanks. Yeah, I was thinking about music. We always put like the same kind of music. Sometimes I was like, let's put some Christmas music on, get in the spirit. Holding on to things can make you feel worse for sure, man. And it's like you gotta forgive yourself. You gotta forgive everyone around you. But we tend to like hold on to things and try to not forget things and stuff like that. But honestly, like you said, can't change the past. So, if anyone's ever hurt you or if you hurt anybody else, um, you have to forgive yourself. You got to forgive them because there's really no point of holding on to things and making you feel worse. That's why a lot of it though is tough because you start to realize that it's all on you. It's your life and you got to make the choice to say I'm gonna let this go and I'm gonna feel better moving forward. It's you can't really put all that. You can't always put like you can't put all your trust and how you feel and stuff on really anything else but yourself. So as much as that can be scary, it's actually a freeing feeling as well because you're the driver. We're here if you need it, but you won't need it. You're ready. Yeah, for sure. It's not really about like needing it. It's more about wanting it. If I want to come on, I come on. If I don't, I don't. At the end of the day, I don't really need anything. Um, but it's about kind of what I like to do and what I want to do. Yeah, it's a choice. Will you see Grandma this Christmas? I hope so. I'm not too sure. But hopefully see her, if not at Christmas, the New Year, but not too sure. The hate hurts us way more than them. Yeah, and it's not even a competition. I was thinking that before, and it's true. Like, let's say someone hurt you, and it's like, oh, hurts them more, whatever. I understand where you're coming from. I was just there, and at the end of the day, it gets to a point where it's like, it's not even about that. It's not a competition. Once you really realize that life's just that short, and no one's really special, it's just an experience. You start to realize that it's kind of like a sad feeling at first because you want your life to feel so special, but at the end of the day, it's just like anyone else's, and we all make mistakes, and it is what it is. So to just have fun, just enjoy the process. Don't even think about anything moving forward. Just think about where you are right now. Where you have window seat or aisle, I'm not too sure. I know we have leg room, a lot of leg room, which is good, but I'm not too sure. It's humbling and thrilling at the same time. But yeah, hopefully not be in the middle. Hopefully not be in the middle. If there's someone beside, that would suck. But either way, it is what it is. Whatever it is, it is what it is. Trying things on for size if it fits, great. If not, yeah, for sure. And things change too all the time. So nothing's really forever. So you got to just kind of go with the flow and enjoy, and don't be too hard on yourself. Have any good podcasts with playing? I got music. I could read. I could do a little bit of writing. I I don't know, but now that you're saying it, maybe get a couple audio books or yeah, maybe a couple podcasts. I'm just trying to think what podcast I should. I listen to so many podcasts. I'm trying to think what I could do. Maybe some more self-help podcasts or something. But I can check. Spotify. Seeing for yourself moving forward is very helpful. Thank you. Yeah. No, you have to at the end of the day. No matter if you've done the worst of the worst, you gotta figure out a way at the end of the day to forgive yourself because you're the one living in your body. So just do and be yourself and be brave and move forward and enjoy the process because you're not here forever. Are you all packed? Almost. I gotta go after this live, do a little bit of packing. It won't take long though. Like, I know where all my clothes are. I got shorts, whatever. We just put everything together and then with photo shoots and stuff because I think I got 2 photo shoots on Wednesday, just like kind of for my like editorial, and then meetings with people. We can do some either shopping or Joel will have some clothes and do some yeah, go from there. But I got some clothes. All I need is my clothes, get my computer packed, my journal, maybe bring some of my soaps, deodorant, all that, toothbrush, and I'll be good. But I got Auntie and Bill to help me with that, which is beauty. Do you have any big audio Bible? I actually do have a couple, like Jordan Peterson, and then this other one that I could listen to the Bible for sure, which is also a really good idea. Um, so thank you guys for all these ideas. I'll definitely have to do some downloading. Are you able to sleep on the plane? If I'm really tired, I'll pass out for a little bit, but usually not too long. Like I don't think I could pass out for like 2 hours. Maybe pass out for an hour, but then I'm kind of up and all excited again. Bill bringing his giant chess set. Um, Probably not, honestly. Probably no chess. We'll probably just do a lot of talking about the trip and just enjoying the airport and stuff like that. Do you have a neck pillow? I could get one there. I could get one there. So maybe I'll get one there. We'll do some shopping in the shops and kind of see from there. Guys, thank you for all the gifts, by the way. If I miss your name, thank you. Anna, thank you for the hype. Taking swim trunks. Yeah, yeah, for sure. If I don't have any, maybe buy one, but if we're headed to the beach or stuff like that, maybe take a dip. Well, I hope you have fun every moment. For sure, thank you. I hope you have fun every moment with whatever you're doing as well. I wish that upon everybody. But yeah, 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 it's exciting. I'm excited. Staying at a hotel. Yep, we got me and Bill got our hotel, so that's all booked. You know, Bill got everything ready, and that's beautiful. BTS photos, yeah, again, like I'll try to do that, right? Depends how what's going on, but that's my goal to definitely get some behind the scenes photos, TikToks, all that stuff. Just kind of keep you guys and everyone else involved of kind of the journey, what's going on. Are you loving the soap? Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think I've only used it once and I loved it. There was one time I was using it and I'll tend to like scrub it insanely. So I was like, holy, it's like wearing out. So I was a little worried, thinking, I hope it doesn't wear out too fast. But my girlfriend was like, you got to use it like this. And she used it and she just used it a little bit. But I was like I was like scrubbing my thigh for like 2 minutes, not even paying attention with the soap in my hand. So I can't really tell if it's just me or the soap or whatever it is, but just kind of uh, seeing how it is, and if there's a lot of complaints or something, then go from there. But I'm sure it's fine. It's really good soap, smells really good, and yeah, yeah, it's not super expensive or anything. That's what my team's saying, not super expensive or anything. It's one of the cheapest products I think on the merch, which is good. Oh wow, Joel set you up with some photo shoots. Yeah, got some photo shoots. Madeline, thank you for the 10 gifted sub. Got some photo shoots, which is nice. Don't know. I don't think it's with a brand or anything, but I think just like editorial and stuff, which will be nice to kind of just first trip to Cali, get in the rhythm of things and see how we go from there. Not sure if you said it, but when you come back, I come back in 5 days, so I'm there for 4 days, and then the fifth day I'm leaving. So go from there. How are you? I'm doing good. How are you? Are you flying business class? No, but we got the reason why we have a lot of leg room is cheap, but we're right near the emergency exit, so we got leg room, which is nice. So it's just better than all the other seats, which is good enough. Also save a little bit of money, and so that's good. Yeah, it smells really good after. Yeah, you know it's strong. It's pretty strong. And I smelled clean after. It wasn't like a massive smell after where it was like just say use Dove, you really smell it after, but I don't really have a problem with that. I think that's good, to be honest with you. I don't really want to smell too strong. I think as long as your skin's clean and you put on some deodorant and cologne if you'd like or whatever you want, but everyone's got their own preference, and if you like it or don't like it, you don't have to buy it anymore. Whatever you want to do with it, you do with it. But I like it personally. But yeah, everyone's definitely got their own preference on smells, etc. Have you made soap? No, I never made soap, but we might get into that eventually. If I'm really liking, if just say we're talking more about soap or kind of naturally getting into that more, then we go from there. But again, it's more just like natural. I know people wanted kind of a soap line from William White, so kind of going from there and seeing how it is. If you people like it, if they don't, whatever. It's out of that's out of my control, but just doing the best I can do as a creator and an influencer, and yeah, going from there, you know. And again, like I've had many people leave. So if you aren't here, that's what I mean by that's out of my control. It's not that I don't care. I want people to be here, but since the beginning, I'm not here to cater to anybody. I'm here to. This has all been about me and my platform and me moving forward to be the best person I can be. And if you want to follow, a lot of people try to take that from me, but it's been like that since the start. And since I'm a really nice guy, easygoing, I tend to add people in. But again, it's all about me at the end of the day. And if you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. Which scent is your favorite? I haven't tried all of them, so I'm not too sure. And honestly, I don't really have a favorite. I like I like different ones. So like if I smell the lavender, I love the lavender. Like every one is good. So I don't really have like a specific favorite. What did it smell like? I think I used the either the oat. I think I used the oatmeal one, but I don't really know what it smells like. It just smells good, you know. It smells like soap. It just smells good as long as it's not like too dry. Like my Lucid oatmeal one, I noticed was a little bit like you couldn't really smell anything, but I didn't have too much of a problem with that because I liked how the soap was like just natural and it was like very like the oatmeal in it and the exfoliating and just having like oatmeal because I like oatmeal my first and I liked how it was shaped and stuff, so there's different things that go into it, and you guys are obviously before you buy anything always obligated to ask questions, and I'm here to answer it as honest as I can. um, and like what I mean by if I as I can is if I miss anything, that's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, how do you like the cologne on Kira? Good. The women's perfume is amazing. My the men's perfume is really good too. I'm not a huge cologne guy. I'll spray it on for a bit, but not the biggest cologne guy. But I do like it. You know, it just smells like a good like Calvin Klein cologne, let's say. But I do like to switch it up a lot if I do and try different things. So it's good, but my favorite one is definitely the perfume, one of the girls' perfumes. It smells super sweet and super nice. So out of all of them, I would say that's my favorite. There are two of each. Yeah, there's two guys' colognes and there's two women's perfumes. Fresh smelling. Yeah, your merch has been top notch. Yeah, thank you. You know, we definitely try our best. I think like to get to that top notch level is when I put a little more, like I want to create my own kind of smells and stuff like that. I just don't really have like the time, energy, and drive to be doing that right this second because I got so much going on my plate. But I got a merge team that it's kind of helping me, you know, with making my fans happy with getting something from William White, and also kind of guiding me in that direction of like letting me test stuff out and smell things. So kind of putting my best interest at hand, which is they've been doing that for a long time, which is super super good. So yeah, that's been it's been great. It's been great, and trying our best, you know. Uh, Definitely hard being in the public eye, having a lot of people trying to get a piece of you, use you, call you this, call you that, jealous here, cheaters here, liars here, scammers here. It's there's a lot in the field of the business world, and we're just trying to move accordingly. being good with trying to see everyone's opinion, being good, making sure we're good with the government, good with people online. There's so much that comes into it, which is definitely stressful at the same time as having a good time, making it proper. So there's so much work that goes in the back end. My team definitely is doing like a lot of work that I don't even fully understand still. But again, just keep moving forward and kind of breaking those barriers and being the best person and the best person you can be each day. You want to reach beyond your fans for sure. I've been saying that since the get-go. Definitely don't want to rely on a certain group or anybody if, at that case. But yeah, I think for sure I'd like to, like I've been saying since the beginning, I've always wanted to grow. As much as it maybe seems like I'm very, um, catering to one group. That's just because with what I have, it's working, and when something's working, you continuously do what's working. But I would never want to stay the same and cater to one group. I'm always trying to kind of grow, and when you start from where you're at and grow, that's what you got to do. And the people that hang on to stuff like that are people that are just insecure people that just want to kind of whatever you say that isn't in their realm, then they're kind of throwing it at you or trying to they just take that kind of baby root out. But since the beginning, guys, I've been honest about everything that I've wanted to grow and get to a better place. A lot of people don't really like believe in stuff like that or whatever, but I have a vision that I've had since the start, and I've been very honest about that vision, and really nothing can stop me because I got nothing really to lose in the means of when you love something, you do it either way. If you have health problems, if you got relationship problems, nothing stands in the way of something that you are passionate about and love. And that for me is me being the best version of me. And that means my business is number one. My business is everything to me. It's the way you live life. It's the opportunities you get. It's the people around you. It's the respect you gain. I've been in places where I've had nothing and had zero respect, and I've been in places where I was following my dreams and doing things and had all the respect. And then when you start losing things, you have no respect again. So it's all about you. It's about what you do. It's about what you bring to the table at the end of the day, because we're all humans and we're not here for a long time, and we got things to do. Mary Jane with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. All you guys, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate it. Being hands-on is the best way to ensure success. Honestly, like, don't tell me about the best way to gain success, because I think I'm a little more successful than a lot of people here at a young age, and not trying to be cocky or anything, but there's a lot that goes into it. I think it's not about just putting one thing it's about consistently following your dreams and never giving up. You're gonna have times that it is very, very difficult. You're gonna have times that it feels that there's no other way. And that's usually when things happen, when you fully let go and you just attack that dream. Whatever it is, let's say I need to move 100 dump trucks in a week. I figure out how to get 100 drivers and get those dump trucks moved. And without, nothing stopping you. Of course, there's things that go into play. Let's say the government, let's say gas. But you got to figure out a way to get the gas, move it properly, follow the speed limit. Like, it's a lot of sleepless nights. I've been having sleepless nights for years and years, but it's not for everybody. I'm not saying it's for everybody. I wouldn't really want everybody to do this, not because because you do what you want to do, right? If you're more of a family person that enjoys chilling with the family and having just kind of a 9 to 5 job, that is 100% a beautiful freaking life. And I sometimes wish that I could have more of a life like that, but it's just not in my calling. It's not who I am. So, but this life comes with losing a lot of people, having a lot of people jealous of you, having a lot of people snake you, try to get to you in certain ways. It comes with things that it's very difficult, very hard life. But at the end of the day, I think that's just life in general. So that's why I really am an advocate for following your dreams and saying fuck everything else. And when you really follow your dreams, it tends to come eventually to I want to make more money, I want to have a nice house, I want to do this, I want to do that. So it ends up getting there. You must feel like a 24-hour job. Yeah, man. Imagine putting 24 hours of work for 5 years every single day in your job. You can imagine the place you would be at. So when you look at it like that, 150%, you can't escape what you have, you know. Once your image is out there and once you're working towards something and once you believe in something and once you are pushing your beliefs, it tends to not make sense right away, but you got to fight for your beliefs. You got to fight for yourself. That's the only way the world is, it's the only way the world changes, because every person that's done something big, the reason why they did something big is because they changed the world with their beliefs. Tracy, thank you. So what comes with that is being very unsure, being very scared, working like crazy, sleepless nights, 24-hour days. Your whole image is on there. There's no escaping it. So it's your whole life. It becomes your whole life, which I think is very healthy. I think it's very healthy in the means of a lot of people waste a lot of time having two lives instead of just having their life. So everyone's got their own point of view, but I think it is probably the most healthy thing you can do. But you know, it's up for grabs. You kind of learn and see, and you know, you can't really do anything about it. Realize how loved you are. Yeah, dude. With love comes hate. You know, I'm not trying to downplay that, but with love comes hate. One day they love you, one day they hate you. That's just life. With love comes hate. I don't think I have to say much more of that. And a lot of the closest people to you can do things that you'd never want that to happen. And you'd say, wow, you know, I can't believe I'm getting treated like this or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, I just remind myself that with love comes hate, you know, and at the end of the day, humans are humans. People make mistakes every single day. It's about forgiving and realizing that people care about you, and that's all that matters. But what really matters is your life, you know. So that's why I do value business and how my business more than anything. And the happiest times I've ever been is when I value my business because it is me. And hopefully my business can cure cancer one day type shit. I want to get to a level that is unbeaten before because I set my mindset to that since the beginning. So it's super deep and it's super hard, but it's something that you can, if you put your mind to it and you never give up, you can accomplish anything. Sorry, this Buffy person laughs a lot at important things I say, so I'm gonna mute you, Buffy, because I don't appreciate being laughed at for dreams that I have or things that going on. Anyway, don't have to cut anyone down, but yeah, I don't appreciate stuff like that, guys. It's if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Especially when you're in my platform, it's you can either deal with it or continuously take it and stuff like that. I just don't appreciate, but that's been happening for a long time. So things like that, I don't appreciate. The one thing that can control you, you've always stood your truth. Yeah, dude, it's not true for everyone until there's something on the table for it, and then it's still not even fully true. You see people that are the best doctors in the world, and people still don't believe in doctors. You see people change lives, and they still don't, you know, go anywhere with it, or they still have doubt. You still have people thinking all these conspiracies about things or whatever it is, even when, let's say, they've proven. I'm not saying all is wrong, but no matter what, you're always going to have people that, no matter what, like you can do the best thing in the world, you can do everything, and no matter what, you're going to have people that doubt you or don't believe in you. But it's not about those people at the end of the day. It's about you. It's about what you are thinking in your mind. Again, you only have one life and you are living in your brain. So, how do you want to feel? How do you want to live? Nothing else matters ever. At the end of the day, especially, but most importantly, throughout the day, nothing else matters. So it's all about you being you and loving you. And if it's healthy, if it's not, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. It's just me. If I'm too hard on myself and I end up dying because I'm too hard on myself, that was my choice. But at the end of the day, what makes me feel good is me being me and me trusting me and loving me. So you're kind of an advocate to your own success and you do you. But yeah, that's just the best willing that you will get. And days are hard. Days are hard, bro. But I believe the harder you work, the more you're gonna do. A lot of people are scared to work hard because they want to save things, I believe. But I think the more you're working hard and kind of eating through the negative, the more you're going to get rid of the negative, because you're either creating, in my eyes, positive or negative. So if you want to keep moving forward and trusting yourself and believing in positive, then you're going to always attract more and more positive instead of trying to save positivity that ends up turning into false positivity, which is negativity, and then ends up kind of eating you alive that way. I think it's better to just get right through it and keep attracting better and better vibes, more positivity. And that's just my opinion. You know, it's up to you at the end of the day. But I'd rather a short life that is fulfilling and happy than a long life that is negative and depressing. But everyone's got their. Of course, I'd like to live long. Don't get me wrong. I want to do the best where I can live as long as I can. But I believe if you really want to live long, it's working hard, getting to the best doctors, getting the best treatment, being the best you, trusting your body. If your body's telling you, if your brain's telling you to push, to work harder, to move, to move, to move, I believe that you should be trusting your brain, trusting the process. Um, this is just my opinion, by the way. Instead of trust what other people are telling you, you should sit down and meditate for a little bit. All of these things that people are telling you, they aren't you. That's just I could be totally wrong and I could die or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not sure. But at the end of the day, it's just kind of, you can't really deny what you believe in a way. You can try to like steer off, but you got to kind of face your demons and face what you believe. And even if it's the hardest thing ever, you got to do what you got to do. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you. Yeah. Um, yeah, bro. It's some pretty deep stuff, bro. Pretty deep stuff because it gets to the point where there's angels, there's demons, so much other shit that we can tap into. But again, it's all good stuff, and I would just say like keep moving forward, keep grinding, keep being you, keep learning, keep absorbing. You know, in what ways do your ambitions express your true self? I think like too many people live fake. Too many people think that they need to cheat because everyone else is cheating. They need to lie because everyone else is lying. They need to pretend that they're happy with this when that's just because society is making them feel comfortable in that. But then they end up doing bad because they just can't stand this constant psychotic cycle. So I think like with what I'm doing is just being me and like no matter what happens, fully trusting what I believe in. And if society doesn't believe in that, I have to fight society for my beliefs. If that is what it is what it is. Basically, dying for your true self is not something that I'm doing for other people. It's something I'm doing for myself because it's what I believe in. And I got to a point where I just weighed the pros and cons and said, it's worth it. It's worth, I wouldn't want to live any other way. I think living any other way but your true self is just a waste of time in my eyes. So, yeah, it makes you more sad, makes you think, why? Why did this person do this? Why did I do this? Am I too old now? I feel old now. I wish I was young again. Like all these things that people complain about consistently. I would never want to live that way. And there's a reason why a lot of older people are listening to a 21-year-old, 25-year-old, in my eyes. But it's never too late. Do your fucking shit. We're all in this together. You got one fucking life at the end of the day. So why are you complaining about it? Do something about it. If you have complaints, move forward. Just do something about it. Don't complain at all. Do something about it. You know, if you got cancer tomorrow, you got no choice but to have cancer. Done. If you go to jail tomorrow, you got no choice but to figure it out when you go to jail. All these, because basically what people fear is success, prison, and health. Those are the three things that are the most fearful in life that dictate all our decisions. But you have to break those barriers to a certain point of really believing in yourself and thinking. But it takes work. Like it takes. I think about these things all day, every day. So it takes a lot of thinking, a lot of realizing that I am trapped in a psychotic cycle. What is that? Sushi? No way. Where'd you get it from?
Driving on.
Nice.
Someone was like,
What is it?
it's the American soup.
Oh, fuck.
What?
This is exactly what I needed, bro.
No.
Yeah. Did you ask Kirish once?
She's sleeping. She's
No.
not chilling.
Okay.
She was right, but she's sleeping.
Oh, fuck.
We're kind of rolling last night.
Yeah, we can get more or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. This is good.
Joey,
Thanks.
see you look crazy.
Love you.
Damn, you would.
Thanks. It's donair in a soup. So we got rice, chicken, breadcrumbs, all that stuff. Very tasty. Like exactly what I needed. hmm hmm But yeah, basically what I'm saying too is there's always going to be disappointments in life, but you can't control what's around you. You can only control how you take it and move forward. You can only control yourself, your decisions, and dwelling on why don't I have this or why does this go this way is all a waste of time at the end of the day because it's not your true calling. It's not what you should be striving for. So everything else, they always say, why are the most successful people? Why don't they care? Why are they like that? Because they're only focused on themselves. Because they've been heartbroken. You think you're a good listener? The best. The best. I don't think anyone's a better listener. I listen to the pinpoint. But I think I listen too much actually sometimes. But yeah, it's about they don't care because they've been hurt. They've been through things and they realize that all that matters is focusing on themselves. not what other people think about them, not what Sally thinks, what this person thinks, nothing. You said success is a fear. Is that for you? Yeah, bro, it's in so many ways, right? It's all, am I gonna lose? Am I gonna win? What's gonna happen when I win? Is this the best bet? How do I go towards? Like there's so much that come into the play. So yeah, everything's fear. Everything's motivated off fear. Everything. If you take away everything in the world, the only thing you have starts from fear and then leads to love, greatness, but everything starts from fear. Even when you're a baby and you come out, you're instantly crying, fearful, and then you figure things out. How are you dealing with stress right now? Follow my dreams. Anything else, anything that stresses me is this gonna happen? Does this person care? Does this person love me? Did this person fuck me over? Was this the right move? All those things are the only things that stress you out. Is this what the only thing that can take away those external fears is to internally work consistently. That's why you should never be thinking I need a break, nothing, unless you're going to sleep, taking a nap, you know? Yeah, asking those questions, you just gotta move, you just gotta work, and you gotta keep moving forward. And whatever that is to you, that's watching TikTok, that's it, that's work. Put it this way, work is listening, work is reading and writing. That's work in every aspect. Writing is the actions you do. Reading is what you absorb. That is work. And I'm not talking about a book, I'm talking about anything, anything. Staring at a lamp, whatever it is, all of that. In simplest terms, you know? Okay, so I'll give you an example. Like someone said, in life we are our own biggest critics when it comes to public work. How to not care about that is work because when you do such a hard workout or you have such a hard day, you're not worried about anything else when you go to bed. You're just like, I need to sleep. That's all you care about. So when you're working so hard, you're not scared of dying. You're not scared of this person leaving you. You're not scared of missing that job opportunity. You don't give a rat's ass because you've given it literally for yourself 1000%. The only thing that's making you think like that is giving it 99%. That one, if you miss 1%, it needs to be all or nothing all the time. It's the only way. So that means if you have a feeling, if you have something you need to do, but you don't want to do it, but you have to do it, you got to do it. And you got to do it with your full heart. You got to do it with every aspect. I can respect and understand that. Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to Cali for sure. I'm looking forward to like a new scenery, new opportunities, meeting with people, kind of seeing like what's going to happen in front of me, you know? I'm really excited for all of that. That's gonna be that's gonna be super cool. So yeah, I'm obviously there's things I'm gonna miss. Like I'm gonna miss Kira, I'm gonna miss my family, whatever. But at the end, and there's obviously fears I'm gonna have going there, whatever. But either way, it's my calling, my obligation, something I need to get done, something I want to do. So like you gotta do. Either way, no matter what you like, you're always gonna have that. Like if you leave an old job, you're gonna miss your old, you're always gonna have feelings, but it's about doing it anyway, and you kind of will work through that and feel better as you work through that, and then there's so much opportunity, so much gain. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm excited to go to the airport. I'm excited for all of that. Um, yeah, it's I think more than anxiety, it's excitement, and I think that excitement's kind of like maxed out a little bit, where I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. And it just kind of can feel like, but no, it's gonna be super good, and it has to happen. Like life moves on, life moves forward. So you're either moving with it or you're moving against it, and nothing happens when you don't do anything. It just gets worse. Do you ever get creative blocks? Yeah, for sure. But you always bump into walls, but you always have things to do. You always have things to go. So when you do get a creative block, I've learned it's always an excuse to not do more work. You have, as long as you are alive, you have every ability to keep moving forward and focus on yourself. It's when you start focusing on what other people think about you, when you start focusing on what if this happened, when you start focusing on things that you have no control over, and you feel like when you're trying to put things that don't matter into the matter, that's when you feel like your life is going crazy. That's what I've learned. When you start like when you start to take things that don't matter in your life, like what someone thinks, what's going to happen, it doesn't matter. There's no real in that. It's not in your bubble. It does not matter. So once you start trying to put that in, that's when you're like, what do I do? How do I control this? How do I figure this out? None of it matters. So you got to just keep moving forward with what matters, and that is what you are, what's in front of you. So there should never be time for, there's always things to learn. Life is changing faster than light itself. So there's no such thing as a block. There's no such thing. As long as you're alive, basically, because that's all we know, there's, uh, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Um, yeah, no, don't let others control your life. No, it's not even that. It's don't even think that way, because that's not even a real thing. The whole don't let others change your life, that whole analogy is fake. You are the only person living your life. You're the only person that can move your hand up. You're the only person that can breathe. You're the only person that can think to that next thought. You're the only person that can do that or do this or do that. So it's not even in it. It's not even something you should be thinking about. How do you protect your authenticity as you grow? You don't. You don't. You work through it. You don't protect it. You learn to stay away from things if you want to, or you learn to look at things for sure. But at the end of the day, you can't really. You just kind of live your life. You be yourself. You have no choice at the end of the day. No, not everyone's gonna agree with you, and I'll tell you that. Like, no matter if it's your best friend of all time, you guys grew up with each other since kindergarten, you have played sports together, you dated the same girls, you've been in the same school, everything to a T, you guys agree, you still are gonna have hate from that person because you don't agree, you guys aren't the same people. So you're totally alone. As long as you live your life trying to find your people, you're wrong. There's no such thing. Zero. Everyone's their own person. Yeah, we can all like hockey and we can all talk about hockey, but we're still different people. We still have different. So no matter what, you're always gonna have people. You're always gonna have people not agreeing with you. You're always gonna have like you're always walking through a difficult valley. Always. Yeah, even twins, for sure. It doesn't matter, bro, what it is. Even robots are different people. They're different robots. One's battery's a little malfunction by 0.364%. One, it got like every single thing is different. Not one thing is the same. So, yeah, agree to disagree. Okay, perfect. It just doesn't matter. None of it. It's all about you, what you want to do, and how you move forward. That's it. All that should matter is you. Nothing else. Once you get to that point and realize how life is that short, you'll realize what I'm saying. Also, we grow, we change our perspectives. Yeah, we grow, we change our perspectives. Everything's changing for sure. We're always learning. I never put like a label on anybody because it's literally always changing. Um, but again, your truth is your truth. So keep moving in your truth. And yes, your truth's going to change and stuff, but don't try to change it externally or don't try to change it like whatever it is. Just keep being yourself. And if that changes, it changes. If it doesn't, but it's always changing a little bit. But all you can do is move in your truth. Yeah, exactly. I hated olives, tried them for sure. For sure. I hated olives because everyone would say like olives are shit. I don't like mushrooms, I don't like olives. Last night I had truffle pasta. Literally the best pasta I've ever had. So I love mushrooms now. I love olives. All of those things are amazing for sure. I love mushrooms now, dude. I'm freaking I can't like so good, man. I don't really eat them like straight up, but um they're good. Yeah, beads aren't that good either. Is there any other food that you don't like? Um, Food that I don't like? Um, yeah, like there's definitely food I don't like, right? Um, but if you're hungry enough, you'll basically eat anything as well. Um, so the more hungry you get, the more you grow, the more your appetite kind of changes because you kind of learn to love anything, you know? Salmon, yeah, salmon's amazing. Salmon's amazing. Green onions, they're all my favorite. Like, I will still like, if they're there, but I would rather not have green onions. They're just like very small and flaky, and then they're just like the strong. I'm like, oh, I don't know, but I could change. Yeah, taste changes, you get older. Yeah, your taste everything changes, bro, but your taste changes as you grow. I wouldn't say as you get older. I would say as you grow. Because as you grow, everything changes. Things are changing right now as we're having this conversation. See it or not. Have you tried the crocodile jerky? I haven't. No, I haven't yet. Kind of scared to try it a little bit. I think I've tried it before, but now that you say it, I would have it. I would have it. World's always spinning. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I don't like liver, but yeah, dude, I never tried liver. Never tried liver. Oh, don't be scared. Wait, what did I say I was scared about? Oh, crocodile jerky. No, yeah, no, I guess not scared, but just like a little timid, I guess, to like eat it, I guess. I don't know, but it'll be good. Um, Come on, Will, the crocodile be amazing. Yeah, for sure. I'm excited though to try it as well, you know? I like that. Well, I'm gonna start saying that I'm not getting older, I'm growing. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. Older is a weird kind of saying. I bet you'll like it. Yeah, it'll be good. I'm excited. My brother used to make me eat squirrel. Tastes like chicken. Oh wow, never tried that. Never tried that. Have you read deer meat? I think I have. Yeah. I'd like to try bear meat too. Apparently bear. I was listening to Joe Rogan. He said it's good. I would like to do that, and I'd like to maybe get into hunting eventually. That'd be fun. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, rabbit. Rabbit. Liver even smells bad to me. I can't remember. I can kind of remember what liver smells like or like looks like, but I don't like remember fully. Frog legs? No, I've never had that. Cast liver, glazed onions, yum. Do you care for boiled orca? Never tried that. Never tried that. I'll eat deer sausage. Ooh, that sounds good though. My daddy used to hunt squirrel when I was little. I was taught. Nice, nice. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm going out to dinner tonight. I'm having duck ravioli. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Frog legs are great. I definitely gotta try this now. There's a lot of food I gotta try. Definitely. Yeah. I like to learn how to hunt. Yeah, dude, that'd be fun. That's what I'm saying. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm like hit or miss sometimes with that, so I'm not too sure. Well, that sounds like good food. I'm the only country girl that will not eat deer or etc. Oh man, that's okay. That's okay. Whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with, you know? Um, whatever you're comfortable with. Is the crocodile drink down there with you? No, it's upstairs. It's upstairs. Fried rattlesnake tastes like fried chicken. Ooh, not bad. We had an animal skin hanging all over my basement. Oh shit, eh? That's pretty cool. Deer meat tastes like steak, just tougher. Nice. Yeah, it's tough, definitely tough to kill an animal though, you know? That's where it gets kind of like, oh shit. So it definitely, you gotta do a lot of like thought into what you're doing for sure if you want to do it. Definitely not for everybody, but it's definitely a common thing as well. Where can you get crocodile jerky? Australia. So I got that sent from PETA. Thank you, PETA. She sent me Australian crocodile jerky, which is yeah, it's pretty interesting. I had someone else kills. Yeah, for sure. You know, I think like it's different eating it and actually doing the deed. 100%. A lot of hunters say it's the same thing, but it's definitely not the exact same thing. Um, but it is, you know, if you're a meat eater, that's how. If you look deeper into it, that is how it's obtained. So, but you know, not everyone needs to do that. You know, I think. It's doesn't matter if you have a grocery store and you can buy meat and you don't want to kill anything. That's perfect. That's whatever you are comfortable with and legally doing, etc. Morally okay with, then you should be fine. Innocent animals, yeah, dude, yeah. You know, it gets to that as well. It's a very controversial topic for sure. And we grow as a society, you know. Um, Back then there was way worse things, and then it gets to this, and then there's this, and we grow and whatever. You don't know, right? But again, very controversial, and I don't know. It's for me, it's up for grabs. I'm not really too sure how I stand on that. Kind of in the middle of that. I do see a circle of life, and then I do see that we could get maybe start eating better. I don't know, honestly, but as I stand right now, I'm still eating it. Still eating it. Because I love my meat. How did PETA send you the jerky? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I think I just got a gift, a parcel, which was nice. I don't have a PO box or anything. She probably knows, probably talked to Bill or something, and just asked and probably asked me or something if that's okay. And I said, yeah, for sure. You know, PETA's been a fan for a while. But yeah, if you're gonna abuse that and start DMing Bill or trying to use that against me or complaining that someone sent one or anything, I won't say yes to you. You know, it's kind of the luck of the draw. If I want it, I want it. If it's nice, if it's the right timing, whatever it is, but nothing's set in stone. So yeah, that's where I stand on that. Plays Jimmy first one. Yeah, no, I'm not saying I don't really know. I just know what I said yes to and not said yes to. It doesn't I don't really care. All I know is that I have crocodile jerky and I don't really care more from there. Trust me guys, if there's a problem with my safety or something, I'm the first one to call that out. So you got nothing to be trying to motherly me or anything like that. I'd rather you just kind of stay out of my personal business, to be honest with you. Peta sends gifts to everyone she cares for. Good for her, dude. That's amazing. That's a great thing. That's a nice gesture. Today's my birthday, last present. Nice. Happy birthday, Beach Bum. Happy birthday. Hope you had a great birthday. Hope this is a day for change and curiosity and wonder and happiness and all those amazing things to keep you moving forward. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tammy. Happy birthday. Thank you. That is one of the kindest people, and she loves you. Nice. Yeah, I don't care. Again, like you can say Pet has fucking saved the world. Like it is what it is. Okay. There's a lot of nice people. I appreciate it. You don't have to. You don't have to explain to me. I got my own personal relationships with whoever. I'm here doing live, so I don't need advocates. How's winter? Good, good. I think Kira's sister's gonna take it, which will be nice. And kind of take care of it for a little bit. I think that's what we're doing. Um, yeah. So that's great. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Happy birthday, Beach Palm. No problem. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. Thank you. Oh, good. Yeah, guys, it's not personal again, man. I've said that since the get-go. This is my platform. If you take it like it's a personal thing, that's only a you problem. It's time to get over yourselves. Seriously. This is about if you want to watch me, I'm here. If you like it, you like it. You don't. I don't need the salty attitude. If you got nothing to say, don't say it at all because it's just pointless at the end of the day. You got something good to say. I appreciate it. You want to support it. I appreciate it. Bottom line. There you go. Gotta draw some lines apparently because people can't listen to you from the start, I guess. Wow, it's kind of insulting. Love you too. Love you too. Your lives are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good vibes only. Always. You don't have to tell me. Always. Me being myself is always good vibes. Like it or no, I love your lives. Perfect. I like anyone that likes my lives, even if it's the worst person in the entire universe. I appreciate something that goes on there. What I appreciate more than individuals and personality is interest. I appreciate where the interest comes from and why it comes from it. That's a business mindset for sure. Amanda, thank you so much. Spent the day making 10 dozen Christmas cookies. Nice. I'm okay if you're asking me what to eat. You can send it to my aunt. I don't know. Amanda, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. WW. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Yeah, so yeah, just getting ready for that. Tonight, gonna pack, and then just kind of get ready there, and then I don't know, maybe an early sleep, wake up at 7, and then get going from there. Oh, I'm interested. You're captivating. Cool. You know, I wouldn't fight you on that one. There's a reason you're here. Sonia, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Do you bring snacks on the plane? Honestly, no, I don't think so. Honestly, like, I don't really prepare too much. Sometimes I'll be on the plane and I'm like, fuck, I should have brought that. But again, it's not like a 20-hour plane ride. It's like, I think 4 hours. even though it's kind of hefty. I'm not in business class, but I already said that. Even though it's kind of still hefty, it's not like super, super bad. So I can get through like a 4 hour, if it's 4 hour, I can get through. Most of my planes have been 4 hours. The only one that's been 8 hours was the Paris one. And I had first class, like these sick booths, freaking, you can lay your thing back. You like the new Black Ops? No, actually, good question, Ventile. I love number seven. I mean six. I love the sixth Call of Duty better than the number seven. Yeah, I really do. It's it's just I don't know. The seven's too much a little bit. Is your Auntie Jean excited to have free week? Yeah, I was asking her that. She's just like kind of neutral about it. If she's like, oh yeah, it'll be nice, but also gonna miss you guys, so just neutral. But I'm sure she's excited for a little bit of alone time, but also a little sad as well. Do you choose something when the plane takes off so it blocks your ears? No, dude. No, definitely not. Um, I don't think that hard into things. Um, if I'm losing my leg, I definitely will take medicine, but just for a little bit of ear popping, I don't really look that far into it, to be honest with you. That plane with six pairs, sick, sick. First class puppies are amazing. Yes. Me too. Six is the best. Yeah, for sure. She can watch YNR in peace. Exactly, exactly. She's holding back. Sonya, thank you so much. Yeah, maybe. She's probably a little excited, whatever. Gets to the post, whatever. But yeah, she's definitely gonna be sad that she's alone for sure. She might be happy the first day, but the second day she's gonna be calling us, texting us, saying how's the trip going. I already know it. I already know it. Isn't it fun that this is the fifth Christmas we've known you? Yeah, dude, so fun, It is what it is, bro. It's cool that we've been together for 5 years, but I'm not gonna fake it and be like, yeah, this is what I've been thinking about for fucking a month. You know what I mean? There's kind of like levels to it. So don't really like start like you gotta listen to people instead of trying to pick things out of people. I get that a lot, right? But yeah, it's cool for sure. It's the fifth Christmas. That's unreal that we're still here on live, or I'm still here live, and you guys are still watching me. Not everyone is, but yeah, it's super, super, super cool. Yeah, Amy, thank you. Who doesn't love alone time? Bro, literally, alone time is nice, especially when you've been working hard all day and you're like, let's take some chill time. New Year's with the girlfriend will be so nice. Yeah, for sure. Anytime spent with her is nice. It's all good. Always, always, always a good time. Always a good time. Yes, fun time alone is also nice. Yes, yes. Um, yeah. Scared play Black Ops? No. Actually, yeah, last night I got her into Black Ops. Yeah, she was playing Black Ops. Are you doing anything for New Year's Eve? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to like Kira's brother's for like a dinner or something at some point, or Christmas Eve, I think it is though. I'm not too sure. But around there, just spending time with family, spending time with my friends, whatever. And then no really like big plans or anything like that. Just kind of going from there, seeing what kind of comes my way, and might you never know, might fucking be up north, be here. I don't know, but there's no plans at the moment. No. And it's been like that for a little bit. Haven't really had too many plans. Not really. Yeah, eventually, probably. Are you saying before you go? No, probably not. I don't really care too much. Maybe I'll shave it. Actually, I don't know. I kind of like it. It helps me blend in a little bit too. I like it. Will you get to see mom and dad for Christmas? Yeah, I get to see whoever I want. It's just like, do I want to? Am I gonna go there? Every day is up for grabs. Of course, I always want to see my family, but I also have my own life as well. So it's just me kind of going with the flow and figuring out day by day what I want to do and kind of from there. But yeah, for sure, my parents would always let me come over and see them, and I'm always wanting to see my family because I love them. Of course, they're my family, right? Uh, but yeah, there's definitely a lot that can get in the way with that. But at heart, I'm always there with them. They got their own lives as well, and that's just kind of how it goes. Packing a bathing suit for the beach, yeah, maybe. If I don't have one, I'll get one, but probably if I have time to go swimming and stuff, that would be nice. This isn't really a trip that I'm just chilling on the beach though. It's a work trip, so it's not really a vacation. It could be a little bit, so that's why I'm saying maybe, but it's more for work to meet people, to do some photo shoots, to meet with agencies, all that. Is it a direct flight? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah, no, meeting people, grinding, all that good stuff. Yeah. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. What time do you leave? We leave at 12:40 tomorrow, p.m. Hotel probably a nice pool and hot tub. Yeah, probably. Again, don't know if I'll have time to go there, if I want to go there. I probably wouldn't just walk into a pool and a hot tub by myself and around a bunch of families and stuff like that. Unless I was on vacation, I'd be with people to do that. But I'm probably just going to be going for dinner, spend time with Joel, new people that I see, do some photo shoots, kind of hear his vision. But if I do have free time, probably go for a walk, see the beach. But mostly just kind of business, going live, doing stuff like that. I'll be telling you guys how it's going and stuff like that. When you have a lot of sons, you'll miss them a lot. When you have sons, you miss them a lot. Yeah, for sure. You miss everybody, Of course, I understand the people you love, you miss. But that's life. You can't really dwell on that all day. Are you still doing your steam showers? No, no, that was at my dad's because I had the steam thing, so had a little more time on my hands too as well. He seems like an interesting guy. Bet he has good stories. Yeah, he's successful, which matters. So, and he's got drive and motivation for the image that he sees with me. So all of that I appreciate, and you can't really turn something like that down unless it's just not working out or not the right person. But he's super super interesting, super successful, believes in me, has a vision for me, and it's a new chapter of my life, so I'm excited. You get a room to yourself, that'd be nice. Yeah, that's why I wanted that. Because then when I do get home from a busy day, I can just hop on live, not worry about anyone around me. It's nice to, when people are around you, it's always I'm always trying to read the room or learn about this, but when I got that peace time, I can fully just dive into myself and chill. Happy Saturday, thank you. What are you hoping to get out of this trip personally? Mostly just success, more success, more yeah, Bill's going with me. More, we'll have your laptop, yes, for sure. Just more, I think like that is a good question because I was thinking about that today, but I think just like really understanding how things go. These guys that I'm meeting with are working very hard to be successful. They have the proof that they've been successful. They're older than me. They've grown more than me. So they have learned things that I haven't learned yet. So I think just like Lemire said, taking that experience and really listening and understanding things, asking questions, working with these people is going to put me to it's going to put me to another level of how I feel, how I can handle things, all of this stuff. So it's a good experience and I'm excited for that. So that's where my mind will be focused on. My sweet, thank you. Yeah, exciting times for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, Can't help but be a bit excited for it, for sure. I think if I didn't have it and I wasn't doing anything, I wouldn't be as excited. I wouldn't, so I'm excited for sure. Yes, be a sponge, take it all in for sure. Be a sponge, take it all in, understand, grow, focus, ask the right questions. Just having that focus of and that drive of where you want to be and where you want to go. Flight long, I think it's like 4 hours, not too bad. And just moving towards like that energy, and then not giving up and continuously moving forward because you got nothing to lose. You got to work your ass off. You got to move forward, and yeah, you kind of get to that point eventually where you're like, it's time to do things. So that's kind of where I'm at now, and I'm excited. I'm appreciated for everyone around me, appreciated for everything around me, good or bad. It is what it is. It's life experience, and I appreciate life itself. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Go prepared with a list of questions. No, no, no. Just go with the flow. If you have a question and you're a real person, you'll bounce it right back. If you forget something, you shoot them a call. You go with the flow, you understand, but it's just focusing in the moment. I think too much scripted doesn't help. Seeing how your visions meet theirs, yeah, for sure. And then changing it, it's all about that. They're not perfect, I'm not perfect. So it's about having these conversations and kind of throwing this perspective, understanding this, chilling on this, asking about this, calling. There's just a bunch that goes into it. They're great listeners to soon learn. Yeah, for sure. Don't waste a second. It's easy to walk by. Yeah, no, yeah. You are much stronger in yourself lately. Yeah, you have to be, bro. You have to be. You got no choice, man. You gotta be strong. If you don't want to beat yourself up, life will beat you up no matter what. So it doesn't matter how much you try to do this or that or whatever. You're gonna get beat up by life. It is what it is. We're getting beat up right now. We live in gravity. We're fucking getting pulled down as it is. So you gotta strengthen yourself in that gravity and just keep moving forward and being the best person you can be and doing the hardest work that you can do to make yourself sane. It's basically about making yourself sane. That's what it comes down to. That's why successful people are successful because they got to a point where they're losing their mind. They want that big house. They don't want to live in a shed anymore. Their girlfriend left them for another guy. Whatever the fuck it is going on in your life, you get to a point where you're like, I gotta fucking do something. So either way, life will beat you down to your knees, but you gotta get back up eventually. And you gotta keep moving forward. You have no choice. You have no choice. So it is what it is, bro. We all got our own stories. We all got our own shit. But I do know that that's a huge part of it, and people do know that, and that's just what it is, bro. It is what it is, man. Good luck to all you guys, man. Seriously, just writing the next page in your book. For sure, it's not just that, but yeah, if you look at it futuristically and I look back, that's what it's going to look like for sure. It's just going to be another chapter, it's going to be another page, and it's going to be great. Is there a schedule in place? Yeah, we got some ideas. Like I know Wednesday we got this going on, we got things going on. Um um yeah, we got things going on. Um which is nice. But I don't know exactly like what the schedule is. But there's like Wednesday, I know there's some photo shoots lined up. We'll probably meet on like Tuesday or something for dinner. Thursday, maybe go meet some agencies or something. And then with free time, I can do whatever I want. If I want to chill with Bill, talk about our business, what we do. If I want to go live, go live. But yeah, there's a couple photo shoots, nothing with like companies or anything, just strictly like editorial stuff for the new agency, for the new agent. Kind of show people. What day do you leave? I leave tomorrow. I leave tomorrow morning to the airport. I go at 8 o'clock. You're gonna have the best time. Thank you, thank you. Yep, yep. Um, but yeah, guys, 100% keep moving forward. People are always trying to poke holes, trying to bring you down. They all just know that they show interest in you for a reason. Keep moving forward, keep following your heart, keep learning, moving forward, believing all these words. Keep on striving. It's about how you feel now. It's not about how you feel in the future. Now is what dictates the future. So just put your head down and work your fucking ass off. what if you saw JB at a restaurant? Would you say hi? Of course, bro, of course. If he wasn't like, I would try to say hi. If he had a bunch of people around him, it'd be hard. But how many meetings are planned? No meetings planned. I don't know. Just that's just kind of what is in the air that we could do, and but there's not a schedule, like I just said. Do you think you have a professional hair and makeup person? I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Just remember you're willing, you got this. Yeah, I'm a human being and I'm alive and I'm happy. Bottom line. There is nothing else to it. I'm alive. I got two legs. I can walk, whatever. I got my opportunities in front of me. I'm gonna take my opportunities. Gonna take my gamble, take my best bet. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really else to it. Literally. Did you see JB help those guys? Sorry, I don't know why. Did you see JB help those guys car broke down? Yeah, I saw that. That's all that counts. Thank you guys for the gifts. Lots to be thankful for. Yep, that's all that matters. Yep, full send. Yep, shoot the dice. Yep, hello everyone. It's good. Thank you guys for the gifts. Great talk tonight. Thank you. You know your strengths. Honestly, not really. I just know that you got no choice but to use your strengths. You got to use yourself. You got to work yourself. So there's nothing really much more to it than that, to be honest with you. Safe travels, Will. Thank you so much. Nice. That's awesome. I have been watching more. No, I haven't packed it, Joe. I have been watching more hockey recently. You don't realize when you're young how important freedom is until it's too late. Yeah, for sure. But if you're alive, you got freedom. You know what I mean? If you're alive right now, you got every opportunity to use your brain and try your best. For sure, there's circumstances that kind of bring that down or take that out, but you got to make the best out of you got to make the best out of your situation. So, just stop looking back, stop complaining, stop trying to be some person that you're not. Stop trying to manipulate people. Stop trying to dictate shit and just live your fucking life. Live your life. Have fun. Keep going. Keep believing in yourself. Work on what you need to do. Enjoy. Stop complaining. Stop comparing. All this stuff is just not healthy for you. So just keep on going. Keep on going. Be proud of yourself. Live, laugh, learn, love. For sure. For sure. Watching the Leafs tonight? Yeah, 100%. So I'll go now. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys though tomorrow. I'll do a live probably at night. But I'll go do some packing and then hopefully get to watch the Leafs game and then head to bed. And then tomorrow I'll, maybe see how you guys are doing in the Discord or something. But we'll go from there. But again, thank you guys all so much. Appreciate all of you guys for being here. Such good talks. Definitely changed my night in a great way. So thank you. And I will see you guys soon. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys. Enjoy your night. All right. Enjoy. Keep grinding. Keep moving forward. Love you guys. Bye.